Communication skills practice video. Day, I don't know. So I'm just going to read out from a book because I found it kind of annoying to always have to think about what I have to say, and then after that I have to think about communication skills, how to use my hand gestures, use my voice, my facial expressions. Very annoying. The less you think about the smaller things, the more you can think about the bigger things. So I'm just going to read from a book so that I don't have to think about what I say and more about how I say it. So the book I'm reading from is called How to Talk to Anyone About Anything by James W. Williams. It's a social skills book. Chapter 2, it all begins with listening. Chances are you saw this coming. Every relationship you have had, and will have throughout your entire life is based and founded upon effective communication. The most significant part of that is being able to listen to others communicating with you. Listening is essential because you're giving someone attention that grants you clarity on what they're saying, and this is the basis for a real relationship. Every human being wants to be heard and understood by others. A 2015 study carried out by the Michigan State University backed this up and found that active listening with intent, will enable you to talk more clearly and concisely with others and better understand the world. Listening, therefore, not only improves your own speaking skills, but also helps you to connect with those around you. Imagine talking to someone who you can tell is not really listening to you. You've been there, right? It's horrible, and you don't want to be around that person for long. Let's explore how you can become a better listener. The 2 types of listening. Listening. You have a conversation, hear the other person, and respond to what they say, right? That's a conversation. Relationships are founded from this, right? Simple stuff. Not entirely. Research shows that there are actually 18 different types of listening, including states of listening like biased learning, inactive learning, deep listening, empathic learning, comprehensive learning, and so on. Still, for simplistic sake, I'm going to break it down into just 2 types. Listening to understand and listening to respond. When you speak to the vast majority of people, they will instinctively be listening to respond. This basically means that instead of listening to someone else, this person already knows what they want to share next, so they are, in essence, just waiting for the other person to finish speaking so they can have their turn. A great example of this came up when I first dated my partner, and we went to visit her parents' house for the weekend. My partner had decided she would try a vegan diet after reading all the health benefits and didn't sit comfortably with the idea of eating an animal. Upon telling her dad, he replied, "Why did you want to do that? Meat is so good. You know you'll never be able to eat burgers again, right? Or delicious steak," her mother chimed in. My partner tried to explain, well, the impact of the meat industry on the rest of the planet is just not something I want on my conscience. And don't even get me started on how poorly the living creatures are treated. To which he replied, "I couldn't do it. I just love steak too much." Had my partner been listened to? No. As much as her dad is a nice guy, he has the thought process that meat is good and nothing can get in the way of that. It doesn't matter what my partner said, he would have stuck to his guns about how meat is amazing and the best thing ever. They're listening to respond.